What I have for you here is so dang ridiculous. I don't even know how to introduce this story, but let me try. I have a clip here for you from Fox News of a presidential candidate and governor of Florida, Ron DeSantis, flirting with the idea, discussing taking action, maybe even legal action against Bud Light or their parent company, Anheuser-Busch InBev, I think it is, yeah. Over what? What is he going to maybe take legal action over? Going too woke. There's more specifics, but that's the general overarching point here. So dang ridiculous. The specifics are as follows. You might remember the TikTok influencer actress Dylan Mulvaney was sponsored by Bud Light. And Dylan Mulvaney is a trans woman. And I guess just that by itself can cause a right-wing boycott. In the sponsorship, in the promotion, was Dylan Mulvaney doing something that right-wingers didn't like? No, just her being a trans woman was enough. It's pretty disturbing to cause this insane freak out from some within the right wing, including Ron DeSantis. And so he's promoted the idea that, yeah, we got to boycott Bud Light and it's so horrible and all of this. And now Bud Light is suffering financially and their stock with the Anheuser-Busch stock is dipping. It's dipped significantly. I think 12% was kind of where it settled out since the freak out began. And because of this dip in their stock price and the fact that the Florida State Pension Fund has money in the stock of InBev, he's saying that maybe legal action might be necessary because they've violated their obligation to their shareholders by going woke and causing this financial downturn. But he assisted in causing the financial downturn. You're going to call for a boycott of a company and then turn around and try to go after that company for being boycotted. Whoa, that's pretty stunning and ridiculous. Take a look at this. They've gone too woke, so Ron DeSantis is going to fight back.
So, Governor, how badly did this pension take a hit?
Well, we had over $50 million worth of InBev stock in the pension. Of course, Florida's pension fund's about $180 billion. So it's a pretty big endeavor, but it has absolutely hurt teachers. It has absolutely hurt.
Wait, I saw the numbers, but I didn't comprehend there. Let's see. He said that we had over $50 million worth of InBev stock. Florida's pension's at 180. And then notes, that would mean the stock is 0.028% of the fund's portfolio. Okay.
Other pensioners. And, you know, we talk about woke corporations, and a lot of times we focus on, understandably, how they're trying to change society, get involved in politics, and we fight back against that. We did that against Disney and others, and that's important. But the flip side of it is just as you suggest, when you start pursuing a political agenda at the expense of your shareholders, that's not just impacting very wealthy people, it impacts hardworking people who were police officers, firefighters, and teachers in terms of the pension. So what we're doing, since we do have these shares, we believe that when you take your eye off the ball like that, you're not following your fiduciary duty.
That was a strange voice thing.
To do the best you can for your shareholders. So we're going to be launching an inquiry about Bud Light and InBev, and it could be something that leads to a derivative lawsuit filed on behalf of the shareholders of the Florida Pension Fund, because at the end of the day, there's got to be penalties for when you put business aside to focus on your social agenda at the expense of hardworking people.
Are you looking at...
No, they were sponsoring someone trying to increase their sales with a sponsorship of someone who has a platform that's promoting their product, and they didn't expect the dehumanizing attitude of the right wing to be so extreme that just the existence of a trans woman and her being sponsored would be enough to hurt their financial situation.
Disney, too. I don't know if you saw the show last night, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Disney's firing 6 of the dwarves. They think...
Okay, and then the next culture war thing. Have y'all ever considered talking about things that matter? No? Cool. So one of the big things is the hypocrisy of, we're small government conservatives. We want to get the government out of your life. And also, if you as a company have a political view that we don't like, we're going to come and punish you for it. And also, if you get boycotted by a movement that I helped to motivate into boycotting you, that's not all right with Ron DeSantis. It is so contrary to the very ideology they told us that they subscribed to. But also, and I have to focus back on this, really? This is what we're going to do? We're going to, again, the very essence of the boycott was outrageous. To say just because of the identity of somebody, just because Dylan Mulvaney is a trans woman, we're going to boycott a company for sponsoring her? Stunning. Disturbing. And then, just generally with boycotts, to go, all right, we're going to organize this boycott. And then our leaders, a part of the same movement that organized the boycott, are going to turn around and try to punish the company for being boycotted. That is just really hard to get my brain around. It doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense because it's just about fighting woke. And if this continues to be his campaign, I can tell you for sure he's going to lose miserably. And that is just all right with me. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to be a part of what makes this show possible, plus get access to the full video version of the show hours before all the clips are able to be uploaded to the YouTube channel, plus get the bonus show on the weekends, you can do so by going to lukebeasleyshow.com/membership. That's lukebeasleyshow.com/membership, and there's a link in the description.